Hi dancers, I'm Jojo from Adult Ballet Collective, and today I wanted to talk to you about how long it takes to get on point as an adult. This is a question I get asked all the time, and the answer is always the same. It depends. Everyone's body and lifestyle is different, so it's different for everyone. There are so many things that can lead up to doing point as an adult, so many variables. So we're going to talk through them today. One of the things it takes to go on point as an adult is strength. I know, seems simple, right? You need to be strong enough in your feet and ankles to be able to hold your body weight up on point. Honestly, it's not just feet, ankle and calf strength, it's also the strength in your entire body. You need to be able to hold your core and maintain your turnout as you are dancing on point. So ultimately you need to have not just super strong feet, ankles, calves, legs, but really strong core and turnout muscles for you to be able to execute any step on point. We're going to talk about this a little bit later as well. Another thing I want to talk about is flexibility in the ankles. It's not just strength, but flexibility as well. You need to be able to create that beautiful straight line from the bottom of your shin to the top of your ankle and foot. Okay, this is so you can get on top of the box properly. Ankle flexibility is something that is actually quite hard to achieve as an adult if you don't have naturally flexible ankles. So that's something that you also need to be looking into doing, not just strength work, but also flexibility and stretching. Another thing I want to talk about is technique. You need to have good technique when you go on point. You need to be able to execute your steps really well with proper technique, proper alignment, because on point, everything gets a lot harder. So ultimately, your body needs to be adequately prepared and have a certain level of technique and strength in order for you to execute all the steps safely on point, because it really is taking it up to the next level. Things that you're doing on flat is going to feel very different on point, so you need to have the strength and technique in order to do those things. One thing I also wanted to mention is mindset. Point work is not just demanding on the body, but it's also really demanding on the mind. You need to have a good understanding of what you're getting yourself into. Progress on point can be so different to your normal progress in a ballet class. You might find that you're progressing quite quickly in a ballet class, but on point you might feel really scared to let go of the bar. All honesty, from my experience, it took me about 3 to 6 months to have the confidence to let go of the bar or just have one hand on the bar. So it's okay. These things take time. You have to be able to process what's going on in your mind and in your body really well, because point work is so demanding on you. But look, everyone is different, okay? So your point journey or your journey to point is going to be really different to mine. Maybe you'll be able to let go of the bar sooner or later. Some adults can take years before they feel confident enough to do échappés in the center. But you can't compare yourself to anyone because all our journeys are different. Now, some other things to consider. Point is actually a really expensive journey to take. It's a financial and a time commitment. So I'm not going to sugarcoat this because it's an expensive process. Point is also not a journey that you can take on your own. You need to have the guidance of your teacher helping you along the way. I would recommend at least 2 to 3 ballet classes a week. A one-on-one private is also very useful for you. And you also need to be doing your own training on top of all of that. So it's a big commitment because it's going to cost money and it's going to cost time as well. It's also about consistency. You need to be training consistently. You can't just do this for 4 months and then take some time off and then come back and expect to be where you were before. I truly believe that ballet will always be there for you, but if point is something that you want to work up to, it's something you really have to commit to. And as an adult, you can't just expect to maintain strength if you don't do anything. Strength is something you have to be doing exercises consistently in order to maintain. So point is no different to that. I understand that everyone's journey is different, everyone's life is different, and as an adult, I totally get it that life gets in the way sometimes. But this is why it's so important to speak to your ballet teacher because they know you best, they know how you move. Don't be scared to speak to them, okay? Because if you feel nervous about talking to your ballet teacher about your goals, then I truly believe that you're probably in the wrong space, okay? Your ballet teacher needs to be someone that you feel really comfortable speaking to. So ultimately, I do just want to be really realistic with you about pointe work. It's not a walk in the park. It takes hard work, time, and money. But ultimately, it is such a rewarding process as well. And then once you've done all that hard work, you actually have to go to a dance physio or a podiatrist, and they will assess your body to make sure that you are ready for pointe. So your teacher will usually recommend for you to do this. I would definitely recommend to do this because even if they say you're not ready for pointe yet, they will give you some guidance on what you need to do to get there and to get there safely as well. Please, please, please don't go on pointe just because you think you can. You really, really need some second opinions on that. Really, the best advice I can give you is for you to speak to your ballet teacher. I've already said this before, but I can't stress this enough. They know your body best. They know how you move. Personally, for me, I don't feel comfortable giving specific advice unless I have actually danced with you and seen your body, seen your flexibility, seen your strength. So you really need to speak to your ballet teacher. They will be able to provide you guidance on how you can work your way up to pointe. Remember, pointe shoes are a commitment and a privilege. It's hard work, but it's not impossible. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about this video, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you're interested in joining any of my online classes, please download the Adult Ballet Co app and you can check out the schedule there. I hope to see you soon. Bye!